Hey guys, I want to bring you an example from time to time from some local businesses. This is from Jack Ingram right here in town. Got this in the mail yesterday. Thought it was an interesting marketing approach. You'll have to decide if you're willing to do something along these lines, because I think that they were doing this, kind of tongue-in-cheek, and I'm not sure that everybody would realize that, and so you have to decide if it crosses a little bit of a line. But I love what they're doing here as far as some triggers. Okay, Saji, please try to contact Paul for me. So the conversation isn't even to me, right? It's to Saji, the salesperson. I need Paul's 2007 Honda Accord. Why does he need that? And can offer Paul as much as, and that's critical, as much as, because guys, we know it's not going to be anywhere near that, but as much as $14,320, or up to 120% of Black Book value. Up to, again, very important wording, if we can get this deal done quickly. So there's some urgency that is built in. You may just want to print this email and send it to Paul Evans. I will honor this through December the 31st. So it looks like Saji is just carrying out the request, right? Thanks, Ray Ingram, owner. Now, what's built into this psychologically, for the person who may not realize this tongue-in-cheek, they may feel like, oh, Ray's, talking about, he's interested in me. He's interested in what vehicle I have. It also shows they've done their research, right? How do they know that I own this vehicle? So they're definitely tapping into a database. Then it's this email that supposedly went to Saji that he prints out. And notice over here, we've got something that's pretty interesting. You've got Saji acting as if he has written to me. Paul, I tried calling you about this email from the owner. This is really an authority play. Okay, so the owner did this. From the owner, call me if you're interested, and there's the number. So Saji may have tried to call me, I don't know. I didn't recognize the number, so therefore I did not answer. But here we've got him saying, I've tried to call you. It looks like it's handwritten. Obviously, if you'd seen the letter itself, it was not handwritten. You could tell that it was just, part of the marketing in which has been printed. And so when you look at this, you've got big value right here that is a trigger. Makes people think, wow, I could get that much money. I'm kind of interested in that. Through December the 31st, there's a deadline trigger. I'm used here. Personal name. The owner, again, is authority. It looks like there's been personal contact that's been made. And then you've got the small print down at the bottom that basically says, okay, it's based on clean trade-in value minus 40 to 80 cents per mile, which is really over the 10K. So they come down and really give you, more of the details of what's going on with this. But when you see this, here are some things that you can use in your own marketing. I don't know that I would do the whole, hey, here's our private email, marketing type of angle. But if there's some way that you can show, look, here's third time my name's mentioned. If there's some way that you can show that you're personally involved, that you personally care, authentically care. If it's customers that you are familiar with, then I think that would be a great advantage. Here's another thing. If they're good customers, some of your best customers, if you were to take your top 25 customers and you were to offer them some special deal with a deadline, whether it's 20% off, 25% off, even 50% off. And if I were you, I would call them myself. I wouldn't get the salesman to call, but I'd call them myself. And then you're showing them special attention. You're giving them an incredible break for being a great customer. And so there's a couple of triggers in here that you could utilize that I think would be helpful if you want to add that to your business. Certainly doing it personally shows not just authority, but shows integrity, shows caring. Any sort of discount because they have been a long time or a great customer is awesome as well. And before you ever even send this letter, if you actually did call them personally and try to get them on the phone, that'd be even more of a bonus than if you had to follow up with a letter. You could. Hope some of these marketing nuggets have been helpful. Have a blessed day. As always, success is not an accident.